Alright, in this video we're going to be looking at parallel lines, transversals, and angles. Now, sometimes you might have a transversal that crosses a pair of parallel lines and you're like, I need to find some angles. Okay? So, there's a couple of things here that you need to know. Okay. If a transversal crosses parallel lines, okay? If the transversal crosses parallel lines, then we know the following things are true, okay? Alternate interior angles, we've looked at these before, are congruent alternate exterior angles are congruent. We looked at alternate exterior angles. Corresponding, let's get rid of that. Just go away. Angles are congruent. Corresponding angles are congruent. And same side interior angles are supplementary. Okay? So, but before we even if you can't remember all those words and terms, there is kind of an easy way to keep track of this. Start with angle. I want to figure out what this angle is here. I know this one here. What you do is you make like a zigzag pattern through the graph. All those angles are congruent. If I make the same zigzag pattern going in the other direction, all these angles are congruent. So the green angles are congruent, the pink angles are congruent, and if you take a pink angle and a green angle, they're supplementary. So in this case, the unknown angle and the 53 degrees are both green angles, so 53 degrees. Okay. Here, if we make a go through here, the pink angles are all congruent. The purple angles are all congruent. Now this is a pink and a purple, so the two angles are supplementary. 180 minus 55 is 125. Okay. Now, in this case, these are same side interior angles. They're supplementary. You might just know that as a fact. And these two are corresponding angles, and they're congruent. You might just know that as a fact. But you don't have to remember the names if you just remember that zigzag pattern. Or if you just remember, look, if you've got two angles in this diagram and they're both acute or they're both obtuse, they're going to be congruent. And if one's acute and one's obtuse, they're going to be supplementary. And if they're 90, then they're all congruent. It's just how it is. And supplementary. Okay, so let's look here. Here we have corresponding angles. So this is a 46. Here we have alternate interior, which are congruent when the lines are parallel. So that's 127. Here we have alternate interior. So this is 50 degrees because they're congruent when the lines are parallel. Here we have, okay, this is an example of same side interior angles, supplementary. 180 minus 92 is 88. Okay. Let's take a look at some more examples. All right, these are same side interior. So 180 minus 127 is 53. They're supplementary when the lines are parallel. Here, you've got, these are all part of the same pattern, this zigzag pattern. So these are corresponding angles, 118 degrees because they're congruent when the lines are parallel. Here, all the pattern through. Oops, these are alternate exterior angles, congruent when the lines are parallel. Here, okay, see these two here? And these are same side interior, not on the same pattern, so they are supplementary. So 180 minus 72 is 108 degrees, supplementary. Here we've got, let's see, 45. Along the same pattern, they are corresponding angles. This one is also 45-degree angle. Here, all on the same zigzag pattern. So these are also congruent. They are corresponding angles, 118 degrees. By the way, I wouldn't encourage guessing, but if you ever had to guess, just guess that the angles are congruent. You got a 75% chance of being right, because in 3 of the cases, if you look here, if they're alternate interior angles, if they're alternate exterior angles, or if they're corresponding angles, then they're congruent. It's only when they're same side interior angles that they're not congruent. Okay? All right. Good luck.